Now let's take a look at this crazy video. There seems to be an altercation between a man and a college student for something so seemingly trivial. The man got infuriated or got mad at the college student for not wearing a mask. I mean, this must have been during the lockdown. Let's actually have a look at this. It's crazy to knock someone out just over that. I mean, to even touch another man or anyone for that matter for something that you don't agree on. Hey man, keep your hands to yourself, control yourself. That's the art of martial arts, to control the violence within. So you need to get yourself into a jiu-jitsu class or a boxing class or something, man, because you need to teach yourself control through martial arts and self-discipline.
What? What are you telling me? Do something, man.
What are you telling me?
What are you telling me? No, I'm talking.
Oh, that girl looks scared.
And I know he's sneezing in my eyes and you did the wrong thing.
He's sneezing in my eyes. Yeah, madam just don't want trouble, man. That's me. Stay away from trouble. Keep your life in peace.
What is? Bro.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Yo, he suckered him too. The guy was looking at the people passing by and then he just elbowed him. Yeah, he's out. I want to see it. Yo. Oh, man. Yo. I feel bad. I feel terrible for the guy. The guy that got knocked out just wasn't wearing a mask and they were arguing. I mean, you could see the other guy cocked. I mean, his hands was already cocked like this, so his hands were already balled up in a fist. So you can kind of assume. I'm guessing both of these guys don't really have much fighting experience, so they didn't really see the telltale signs of if someone's about to throw. I mean, he already had his hand balled up like this. And what's even crazier is the guy just sucker punched him. He didn't even say, oh, you know what? Yeah, let's fight one-on-one. And this is what cowards do all the time. Cowards always try to get an advantage over you or try to sucker you. Nah. See, there's a man's code, a martial arts, a warrior's code that if you're going to fight someone, you face them face to face. You don't stab him in the back. You don't hit them when they're down. Or you most definitely don't sucker punch him. There's a code to this. And there's not a lot of men nowadays to even go out there and share this message or to even put the rules, unspoken rules of manhood. And this is what happens. You see this all the time. Like suckers just sucker punching people. It's a sucker's punch. And that's what happened. Sucker's elbow. I feel bad for the guy though. Towards the end, he was just looking at me. I'm like, why are you looking at me for? I didn't do that to you. You're looking at me like I did it. I didn't knock you out. It was your problem. And now if you disagree with something and you don't really like the way certain things are, there's a manly way to handle it. Don't escalate a situation to a point where it gets violent. Remain cool, remain calm and collected, and try to de-escalate situations when they rise up. There's a lot of ignorant people in this world, and they're always looking for trouble. And if you give them that, then they're ready to pounce at it at any given moment. Don't be a fool to it too. Keep calm and composed in any situation. And if there's something that you disagree on, is something that, you got to set your boundary on as a man, do so in a way that isn't violent. Make sure you get your point across without crossing that line of violence or aggressiveness. Do it in a certain manner. Affirmative, strong, and conclusive, but not in a way that is aggressive. Don't be passive aggressive neither. So make sure that you do so in a way that you can get your point across without having to violate or disrespect another person. It's really, there's a lot of sensitive people in this world, men and women alike. And that's really where things come because they don't really get the message that you try to put across because of their own insecurities within themselves. So be careful with that. As much as possible when you're out there in the public and when you're out there in the world and in every situation and scenario in your life, try not to cause problem, because if you try to create problem and cause problem, it becomes a bigger problem in the end. One that if you just really step back or just let a few minutes or just let a few seconds pass by, you wouldn't even have had to deal with anyway. Stay calm out there, brothers. A lot of things that you get mad over don't really deserve the time and effort anyway. So choose your battles is what I'm saying. Not every single thing you have to pick apart and you have to say something. Only deal with those that are in front of you. Now, if something isn't to the side, you don't have to deal with it. Don't bother about it, man. Learn how to keep yourself composed and control yourself. Always control yourself. Control your emotions, most importantly, because that's the thing that really gets you riled up, gets you passionate. Whatever someone has, never let them grab a hold of your emotions, because once they do, then they have control over you. Then that makes you weaker. Even if you win the battle, even if you win the fight, that doesn't prove your point right. Just because you win a fight doesn't mean you're right. That's what wars are. Plenty of war has been won by the evil sides and the evil forces. Don't make them right. It just means that they beat them. But beating something doesn't make you right. Hopefully you like this video. Stay safe out there. Learn to protect yourself. As a man, the bare minimum you can do is learn to protect yourself at all times from any harm that may come your way. Be strong. So in that way, you can protect those you love as well. Hope you like this video. This is Taz Talks. Peace.